So this is a lower budget movie, but it has such a huge fan base. Why do you think that is?
I have no idea. I guess if we could identify what made people attach themselves to this film, Hollywood would bottle it and sell it to everybody, because everybody wants this kind of buzz around their film. I have no idea. Snakes on a Plane, I mean, it's so simple, it's so, kind of uncomplicated and kind of thrilling to know that that's what you're going to go to a movie and see a plane full of poisonous snakes after people.
You're in it.
Yeah, and it's the kind of movie that I would have gone to see when I was growing up, and I would have stayed in the movies all day watching. So I tend to choose things that excited me when I was younger. Neville Flynn, the veteran FBI agent who's kind of not by the book, but has been after this one particular criminal for a while, and he finally finds someone who actually saw this criminal commit a murder. And he's transporting him from Hawaii to Los Angeles. And halfway across the ocean, a crate load of poisonous snakes is time released into the plane because the bad guy had them put on there because he knows we have this witness. And Neville is at his best when things are at their worst. He steps up and does the job, and he goes about the business of trying to get this plane on the ground and save his witness and save as many people as he possibly can once the snakes are loose. Cool people, if they're complicated and interesting and they have a great dilemma to solve, yeah, they're good to play. Most times they're kind of, vanilla, unless they're John McClane. And I'm trying to make Neville a John McClane kind of guy. My career, taking a public speaking class in college, and the professor was directing a production of Three Penny Opera and didn't have enough guys. No guys auditioned for the play. So he offered the guys in the class extra credit to do the play, and I did it, and I've been kind of doing it ever since.
So you got hooked?
Well, I got hooked on sex, drugs, and cheap thrills. Yeah. Got into it for all the wrong reasons, but it worked out. We had about 450 real snakes on set.
And how was that? Were you scared?
Well, they had those on second unit most days, so we didn't have to bother with them. But I'd go in the snake room and look around and see what Jules had in there. No, run from them, they're okay. They were safe snakes. They look dangerous. Some of them look like the poisonous versions of themselves, but most of them aren't. The really dangerous snakes that they brought in to use so that the guys making the CGI snakes could see how the snake struck, what they did when they struck. We actually saw, video footage of, had this one albino cobra striking seats one day, and he was like hitting the seats and kind of shaking them. It's like, wow, I just thought they kind of bit you. And you watch most movies, snake kind of goes off screen and comes right back, and then you cut back to guys like this. But, these things like grab you and hold on. It was always challenging when they had the baby on set because, they couldn't get enough smoke in the room. They said, the baby's on set, more smoke. So we would use the baby, and we'd have fun. But most days, there weren't a lot of different kind of real hard challenges, except for, some days it would be very hot because everybody's contained in this one particular space, and, we had about 40, 50 survivors at one point. So everybody's kind of upstairs in the plane and, getting in and out of the plane, and the hydraulics going on and off. Sometimes the air conditioning would break down. But most days it was just fun. Sure, every guy likes to do, those kids games that we played where we chased people or ran away from something that was very dangerous, or, you get to shoot and do all the stuff that you do. And the interesting thing about this is, everybody would say, well, why don't you just pull your gun out and kill the snakes? Well, you can't really shoot a gun on a plane because you depressurize the plane and everything kind of goes crazy, so you can't do that. So you got to figure out new and unique ways of killing the snake so you can survive. But yeah, we like action pictures. Well, I guess it was Jungle Fever. They created a Best Supporting Performance Award for me at the Cannes Film Festival, and I won the New York Film Critics Award that year, so it's kind of like Hollywood, just kind of like, who's that guy? And I went from, going to auditions all over New York City to having lunch in Hollywood. It's kind of nice. Yeah, I'm all screwed up now, yeah. Can't you tell how full of myself I am right here? No, it's just, it came at a time that, I was, I guess, old enough and mature enough to deal with it as, a natural occurrence of what I've been doing. And for me, it was just more of an opportunity to get out and do the kind of work that I wanted to do, or fulfill that cinematic fantasy that I'd had all my life of doing all these different kinds of movies. So that's what I try to do.